Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to JAHAN-E, and today is Saturday, the favorite day of the students. We are going to have the quiz show, the Purple Book, and Mr. Yasir Malik is with me early morning from UK. How are you, Yasir? Welcome to the show.
Thank you, ma'am. As good as it sounds, yes, it's a bright, crispy morning again. And I was looking forward to this day where I can see some bright young faces. So, as good as ever.
Yes, of course, you will see young faces. Just wait for a while.
This has become sort of a routine, and this kind of kickstarts my next week before the previous one comes to an over.
So today we are going to have the quiz on mysterious human body. You know, सबसे मुश्किल है अपने आप को पहचानना और उससे ज्यादा मुश्किल है अपनी बॉडी को पहचानना।
क्या बात है।
हम जिंदा हैं और हम फॉर ग्रांटेड लेते हैं जिंदा रहने को, सोचते हैं कि जिंदा है तो है, खुदा ने हमें जिंदा रखा है तो हम जिंदा हैं। तो इसीलिए ये बहुत जरूरी है कि हम ये जानें कि हाउ आर व्हाट बॉडी फंक्शंस, how many types of systems are there in the body and which part is responsible for what function. So Yasir, I think it's better if you can explain to the students before we go for the quiz.
So it's a very interesting topic that ma'am has said today, which is about human body. And I was just sipping this cup of coffee before we got invited to the show, and just wonder how much a body would involve in sipping a small cup of coffee. Or as I sip through, there is so much involved. I have to pick this cup up, I have to put it on my lips, I have to taste it, I have to smell it. It goes down in my through my body, it gets absorbed, and at the end my mind feels a little different. So in just a simple cup or sip, you can imagine and you can appreciate the level of complexity involved with body. Human body is a wonderful work of God, and at its most basic level, if you see, human body involves bones, the skeleton on which the human body stands. And that is, again, bones are made of cells, they are made of tissues, and they are hard, they are brittle. And then again, there are many kinds of bones. So there are these proper bones, long bones like femur, like leg bones called tibia. And then there are these small little bones which you are not even able to see properly, like the digits of our fingers. And then there are soft bone called cartilaginous bone. And then again, there are bones which connect other bones called ligaments. So that is at the very basic level how the body is arranged. And over on top of bones are muscles. And there are very many kinds of muscles, more than 600 kinds of muscles inside our body. And these muscles are basically connective tissues. So again, these are tissues are made up of cells, many cells together form tissues, and tissues together form organs. And these tissues are aligned in a way that formed muscles. And these muscles, when help us move, help us pick things up, they connect the whole fabric of our body. One of the most important muscles inside our body is the human heart. And heart is a muscle that pumps blood, and that blood actually takes oxygen throughout our body and keeps us alive. Heart is a small organ. I mean, if you want to imagine it in the size of one fist, like this, but it is extremely complex, and it is extremely wonderful organ. If you look at it, it has got four chambers, two articles and two ventricles. They pump blood from one chamber to the other chamber, and then it moves throughout the body and it comes back to heart. And that blood that heart pumps goes through the body, but then it picks up oxygen from another organ called lungs. And lungs are a part of our respiratory system. We breathe in oxygen, we exhale carbon dioxide, and that oxygen goes in lungs, and that forms a part of the respiratory system. Similarly, when we eat anything, that whatever we eat goes through our the trachea here, the food pipe, it goes inside the stomach, and then the intestines, the small, the large, that forms, along with many other enzymes and juices that help to break down the food particles, that forms the digestive system. And and finally, those substances which are not needed by the body gets thrown out from the body by the help of excretory system, which consists of kidneys, which consist of bladder, all that kind of stuff. So in the whole, the human body is an extremely complex work of God. One of the important systems inside our body is the nervous system. Now, the nervous system is so important. Every part of our body feels. When we touch anything by which is sharp, which is pointed, we just take our hand back, and that reflex is because of the nervous system. There are small little nerves which are connected everywhere on the body, and they transmit the signals all through the body, through the brain stem to the brain, which is protected inside the skull called cranium. And that's where brain processes information, and then brain sends the signals to the other parts of the body to do whatever it has to do, to either take back your hand when you are touching fire, or to smell and enjoy the smell of something which is fragrant. So that is how the complex nervous system is arranged. And I can just go on and on about this, but the thing is that we have to come to understand the human body, because the more we try to understand, as ma'am said, ourselves, only then can we try to understand the world. And when we are talking about understanding ourselves, one of the things that we have to understand really is how the organs inside the body, they they work with each other. Okay, so I think I have spoken enough. There may be a few things that I might have missed, but there are definitely quite a lot of things that I have missed when I'm talking about the body. It's just a very general feature of how interesting a human body is that I have given you. But I'm sure, like always, the participants would be smashing through the quiz. They will come out with flying colors. And there's a very interesting round of questions that is coming up. Mind you, there are a few which I've already talked about. So if you have been listening carefully, I'm sure you're going to do better than the others. So yes, ma'am. I think
Thank you, Yasir. Thank you very much. It was really very informative. And of course, children, they don't learn much by listening, but when they themselves try and then they read the questions, they attempt on the questions, so they will be able to do better. So whatever you have informed them, if they were listening carefully, because I was instructing them in between that listen carefully, listen carefully. If they are listening carefully, then certainly they are going to have good scores. So we wish them all the best. And now we are going to start the quiz. And let me inform everyone that as we have announced before, now this time we are going to have only one round of quiz, junior, senior, both combined. A few questions are for the seniors while others are for the juniors. And how the children have to participate, they have to just enter the code in the quizzes app, and then they can start attempting on the questions. And I have received many messages saying that they are unable to participate in this quiz because they don't know what exactly quizzes app is. So for them, I must say that they have to just Google QUIZIZZ, and then they will find this quizzes app. And there they can enter this code. The code is 610362. And they can even Google joinmyquiz.com, and then they can enter this code. And after that, they have to write their names over there so that we can understand that who is attempting and who is attempting the questions correctly. So now I'm waiting for the participants to join us. The code is 610362. Yes, here they are.
They are now popping up. Very good. I think quite a lot of them have become pros, but yes, as you said, there might be some new participants which are still struggling to join. So you can just download this quizzes app. Quiz and IZZ. So that's the app, and then you punch in the code, you are in, and then we'll start playing. Yeah, as simple as that.
Yes, just let us just wait for some more
Yeah,
participants.
we can still wait. And
I think Yasir, I think what happened?
mhm. What is the matter, ma'am?
No, no, it's okay. Okay.
Yeah. Uh,
Okay, so now I think we can start the interesting game. They all are eagerly waiting. All the
okay.
participants who have registered
Mhm.
themselves. Yes. So now here we go. Now you can start reading the questions for them.
Okay, here we go. And that would be very interesting. I can see, yes, the time has started. So I'm going to read you the set of questions. In total, we have 27 questions on human body. And each question comes with four options. You have to answer this correct option. So here we go. The first question is, you have been given a diagram and you have to tell what system of human body that diagram describe. Respiratory system, cardiovascular system, circulatory system, or muscle system, the muscular system. You have to tell which is it that it describes. And the next question is about, again, you have been asked to tell the nervous system, and then the options are, it produces hormones that control the body's functions. Option B allows the body to sense to response to environment and help maintain homeostasis. Option C, whether it supplies the body with blood, nutrients, and oxygen through a system of vessels that work with many systems. Or option D, it acts like a drain to remove the body's excess fluids and return the portions of blood. Contains lymphocytes, which are a type of blood cell that protect the body against disease. These were the options, a rather lengthy option, but this is what was for the question two. Now, third question, which already has been so. Sorry, the second and the third question are exactly a repeat. So I'm not going to repeat the third question, but you can attempt the third question. So the next part is about the fourth question is, what are the type of muscles? Three type of muscles we are talking about: A, skeletal, larynx, and smooth; B, tissue, cardiac, and smooth; C, skeletal, cardiac, and hard; or D, none of the above. Some of these I've discussed. The others you can take a try on. Okay. Now let's move ahead and let's discuss the next questions. The fifth question is, small needle-like pieces of bone that contain many open spaces are spongy bone, compact bone, long bone, flat bone. Well, to be honest, even I don't know about it. So I'll be looking forward to what the answer is on this one. And then sixth question is, how many bones are there in the normal human body? Well, normal human body is interesting because sometimes, people may be knocked down a little and they might be missing a bone here and there. So it's a good thing to that we are talking about normal human body. 216, 306, 316, or 206. That it's interesting. Okay. And now the seventh question is about bones again. Bones and muscles are connected by ligaments, tendons, cartilage, marrow. Okay, these are your options. Eighth question, which is the greatest gland in our body? You have to tell which is the biggest gland in our body: liver, uh, spleen, pancreas. The ninth question is, in which organ does digestion happen? Heart, brain, stomach, or mouth? Interesting. 10th, which long bone do you see in the figure, whether it's called femur, humerus, collarbone, or rib? Okay, I think you can answer this question. And then the 11th question is, which organ in the body pumps blood to all of the body? Liver, brain, or heart, or stomach? Those are your options. The 12th question, in which part is heart divided in how many parts? Whether it is A, one atrium and two ventricles; B, two atrium and one ventricle; C, two ventricles, or D, two atriums and two ventricles? Interesting indeed, isn't it? So with this, we move on to the 13th question. We are almost halfway through. The smallest unit or parts of living things, the body's building blocks, are, now the options are cells, organs, tissues, or systems, right? The next question is the 14th question. Your large and small intestine are part of this body. Is this body system that you have to answer? And the options are nervous, digestive, muscular, and skeletal. Okay. Next, we move on further to the 15th question. 15th question is a collection of small kinds of cells working together to do the same job are called as, options are A, cells, tissues, organs, or D, system. The 16 questions. What bone protects the brain? That's important because a brain is actually protected inside the cage of a bone cage, and you have to answer what is it called? Is it called rib cage, skull, femur, or option D is face? Good, good, good. So we are moving ahead. 16th question has been done. Now to the 17th question. How many chambers are in the heart? Options are 4, 2, 6, or 8. 18th question. Which part of the brain controls a heartbeat, breathing, and digestive system? Is it brainstem? Is it cerebellum? Is it cerebrum? Or is it the human skull? Okay. Next question. What connects bones to each other? Okay. Tendons, muscles, strings, or ligaments? That was the 19th question. The 20th questions about how many muscles are there in your body? 206, 300, over 600, or 1,000. That's option D. Okay. 21st question. Which organ pumps blood? Kidney, lungs, heart, or veins? The 22nd question. The heart is a strong muscle or a bone or a fat or blood? You have to answer that. Those were your options. Question 23rd. The respiratory system main organ is A, stomach, B, heart, C, lungs, D, muscles. 24th question. We are almost getting there. Which body system controls the body? The nervous system, the skeletal system, the digestive system, or the immune system? Okay. Interesting, very interesting set of questions here. The last three questions coming up. The 25th questions is, I think that has been repeated here, but good for you. Your heart is the size of, again, your two fist, one fist, your brain, or a baseball. I don't know how many of you have seen baseball, but you have to answer that. Okay. 26th question, last but one. What is the function of the muscular system? Options are A, the function is the movement of the body through muscles. B, the function is to get rid of waste in the body. C, the function is to process food for nutrients and energy. Or D, the function is to protect you against disease. Interesting. Very interesting question. And with that, we almost come to the final question. Yes, to the end of this quizz's round. And the final question that I'm going to be asking the participants here is, which body system helps you remove waste products from your body that you do not need? Okay. Options are muscular system, excretory system, skeletal system, or none of the above. And that is your final set of questions. Interestingly, these were almost quite a lot of these questions were the ones that I discussed a little while I was talking. So I think if you might have been paying attention, you would have done very, very well. I am very much looking forward to this course. And I
So
can see.
Yasir, I think all the questions are over. So now we are going to end this game.
Is it do they have more time, or is it the time has
No,
is
the
over?
time is over. Time is over.
Well,
So
then here it comes to an end. But I think quite a lot of them have finished the quiz already.
yes,
Yes.
they are quite intelligent and brilliant children. So
Wonderful, wonderful. And that comes to an end. And it'll soon give us the scores. Yes, yes, yes. Very
yes,
good.
here we go. Mehraj Fatima first, and Mohammed, who is second? Mohammed Faisal is second.
Round of applause to the
Mehraj
winners.
Fatima,
Miraj
Mohammed
Fatma,
Faisal,
Mohammad
and
Faisal,
Samira
and Samira
Jamil, first, second,
Jameel.
and third.
Very
Congratulations to all of
nice,
them.
very
And then
nice.
we can see the score down. We can scroll down and we can see Miraj is on 96%, Faisal Jamal 96%, Samira Jamil 98. Oh, Samira is the highest, 98, but with two wrong answers. And Arushi is
Oh,
88, Abad 74, Taif 74, Aditya 77, Taif Rahman is 76. And I request all these participants to kindly join us here. Tanvi is on 74,
wow.
Aditya 51, Anvi Batta
I mean,
59,
even if those who are
59,
finishing up with
Yusra
65 or 66,
44.
I
That's
think
really great.
it was
That's
a tough
really very,
quiz. There were
very
quite a lot
nice.
of questions, and if they are doing that good, hats off to them, to all of them.
So now here we can get the clear picture of their performance. So here we are, Miraj Fatima, 96, and Faisal Jamal, 96, Samira Jamil, 89, Arushi, again 89, both are on the same
Very good.
percentage accuracy, and Abbad 74, Taif 74, Aditya 78.
Aditya was
And
very good. Aditya has been
yes.
doing very well over lately. I don't know what happened today, but yes, there's still a decent score.
So now let's invite them here in the meeting with us so that we can
Yes,
discuss
ma'am.
with them about the quiz and how was it? Was it difficult? Was it easy? So may I request the participant to kindly switch on their camera and be with us. Uh, we have here with us, Arsalan is here. Arsalan,
Arsalan, are you there? If you are there, we would like to invite you and have a little chat about how you did such a wonderful performance in this
so
quiz.
now one more thing, let me inform them because I found that there are certain students who are thinking that if they miss one or two times quiz in the purple book and then they can appear for the finals. So let me just inform them that what is the process, how we are going to calculate their marks and other things. So for every appearance, like when they are attempting this quiz, we will give them 10 points. And then after that, we are going to consider their score, whatever they have scored, their points. So it's important for the students to attempt all the quizzes every week. Otherwise, simply they will lose 10 marks for each attempt. And then after that, naturally, they won't be able to cope up. So it's very important for the students, those who are targeting to go to the final and to receive the awards from us. It's very important for them to be present every week and then play this game. This is very interesting game. Now Samira is here, Miraj is here, and Arsalan. These three are there. May I request them to join us and all others who are here with us. Taif is there. Please switch on your camera and join us here.
And just to repeat what ma'am said, it's very interesting that for every appearance, you get 10 points. And that is important to maintain if you want to appear into the finals, which at the end of which, if you come out with flying colors, there is a very special prize and a very special gift awaiting you. So all of them who have been present today, just bear in mind that try to be regular with the participation, and so that you just don't mix on the marks that you are getting. Arsalan, I saw you briefly. Can you just tell us what happened today?
I think there is some technical issue or what?
Is it have you muted the participants? Is it?
No, I have allowed them. They can unmute themselves and then they can be with us here and they can talk to us.
Can all the participants type if they are having some problems in the chat room? If anybody of them is facing problems in technical difficulties, Miraj is here. I can
They
see
are
her.
here. Yes, Miraj is here.
And
Yes. How are you, Miraj?
I'm fine, ma'am. Hi, sir. Hi, ma'am.
very good, Miraj. You did wonderful today. Nice to see you.
Yeah, I remember last time Miraj was on 4th, so Miraj was not happy. And she even didn't come and to meet us. Yasir sir was waiting for you. He was asking, where is Miraj?
Actually, there was some issue with my camera. It was not coming back.
Very good, Miraj. Well done. Were you
So how
preparing
was
for
it
this quiz
today?
for the last week? Or
No, it was like I'm reading the same chapter in biology right now. So it was kind of.
Oh, so you had an advantage there.
Yes.
We should have made it more tougher, ma'am.
Yes, lucky girl. Samira is here.
Thanks,
Yeah,
ma'am.
yeah,
Good evening,
yeah. Well done,
Samira.
Samira.
Hi, ma'am.
Today.
How are you?
I'm fine, ma'am. How are you?
Okay, I'm also good. So Samira, how was the quiz today?
It was amazing. The questions are really very easy for me.
Well, easy. Oh, okay.
Yes. So that's why
I'm
you
gonna hide
scored
my face.
96%. You got it.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's really good. And
Ma'am.
actually, now we are conducting only one quiz. That's why we are keeping the questions,
Yes,
keeping the
ma'am.
standard of all the students, their levels in mind.
But if she's already finding it easy, are you hiding? Is it Dr. Samira Jamil, who already knows too much about human body, that she's
No,
hiding her
sir.
title, and that's why she found the
I think
easy?
it's going
Because
to
I have a
be
title of doctor, and I didn't find it easy.
it's going to be like fun if everybody is switching on the camera together so that we can see all of them together, all the participants. So that's going to be nice. Otherwise, next time then I will not give you entry here in the Zoom if you are not able to switch on camera and be with us. Then what
Come
is
on,
the
everybody!
fun?
Come on, switch on your cameras. Everybody, come on the stage. We can have a little cheering party. Okay,
Yes.
after this. Taif Abad and Nadia Khan, you can also join us. Oh,
Okay, Faisal is there
who's
with Samira. Yes, Faisal.
Faisal Jamil is also
Congratulations.
here.
Hi, how are
Very
you?
good, very good.
So now finally we have 3 participants with us and rest are not coming to us. So we can be with all 3. Yes, Yasir, you can have little chit chat with them.
I'm feeling so ashamed of myself when she's saying that it was such an easy quiz. But ma'am, from next time onwards, you can probably give the quizzes to them and they can ask and I can be a participant.
Yeah, that's really true.
In fact, I'll also feel ashamed participating because I'm
So now tell me, what do you want for the next time? Which topic?
Miraj will tell her what her next chapter is so that she can.
She is just trying to recall the next chapter.
Already knows what the next chapter would be, isn't it? We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Okay, you have to turn on your microphone. Turn on your microphones. Miraj, you can turn on your microphone. We can't hear you. Yes.
I was thinking the moon.
The
Okay.
moon.
Only moon?
All about.
Do you know there is one interesting fact? How many moons does the Earth have? Can you just say how many moons does the Earth have?
Well,
No, Earth doesn't have one moon. Earth. How many moons?
2. I was thinking.
No, 2 moons. Earth had 2 moons until last year, and now Earth has more than 2 moons.
Oh, really?
Interesting. I know a few things about moon. Although
Yes,
I'm not.
so yeah, Miraj granted. So we are going to have all about moon next time, and inshallah, then I hope that you are again going to talk. Miraj is in everything, Miraj is in quiz, Miraj is in karat, Miraj is in singing, Miraj is in Mere Desh Ki Mitti, and now Miraj is a teacher. She is preparing her younger sister for mini teacher.
Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. That is exactly what I'm saying. I mean, she can take over this channel and make us retire, so we can go by her.
No, we can be the advisors. Let them
Wonderful.
be the functionaries now, and we are going to be the advisors.
That is
Okay,
the
then
spirit.
thank you very much. Thank you, Mehraj. Thank you, Samira. Thank you, Faisal. And thank you, everyone. Thank you, all the participants.
Thank you, ma'am,
And
and thank you all the participants for making my day. I'll look forward to another round of quiz next week. Until then, carry on. Yeah.
okay, then all the best. Thank you very much. Take care and bye-bye.
Bye.